The 2021 tax season is here. And if you've been watching our videos or taking advantage of the tax system in 2020, then you likely know what to expect and are excited for this tax year. On the other hand, if you paid very little attention to some of the tax changes or the programs that were released in 2020, then you have a lot to catch up on. Regardless of where you are right now, our team at LYFE Accounting specializes in business tax returns, and we're ready to help you out this year. So in this video, I want to go over 5 to 6 very important dates that you need to know about because they're coming up very, very fast. Hey Sean, look how fast I can travel to the moon. Okay, not that kind of fast. Let's go ahead and start looking at the first deadline, which is coming up very soon, which is for employer wage statements. So if you have any employees or contractors in your business making at least $600, then you are required to send them a wage statement by February 1st, 2021. Now, a wage statement is simply something like a W-2 form or a 1099 miscellaneous form that you have to give to your employees, which employees need to report their income to the IRS on their tax returns. The next important date that is coming up is February 12th, 2021, which is the start of the tax filing season. All right, so this is when tax filing season officially begins and you can start sending your tax returns to the IRS, which means we should start seeing some updates to the IRS tool, Where's My Refund, about 2 weeks from now or around February 22nd, 2021. All right, the next date and deadline is kind of my own that I believe that many people need to prepare for. Okay, so I'm recommending by March 1st, 2021, you have everything in place that you need to file your business taxes. And one of the main things you need to have done is your bookkeeping for the last year. Okay, so you need to know in 2020 what your revenue was, what your expenses were, what assets and liabilities that you held, which I'll break down exactly what you need to look for later on in this video. But for now, I would recommend that you have this done by March 1st, 2021, so your tax preparer has enough time to actually file your business taxes. Because March 15th, 2021 is the deadline for businesses who are incorporated as a partnership, LLC, or S corporation to have their taxes filed. And you definitely don't want to wait until the last minute to find out whether or not your accountant will have enough time to actually get the job done. And what happens if you actually miss any of these deadlines? Well, you could be subject to penalties and interest payments for missing deadlines, okay, which is unnecessary money that you definitely don't want to be giving away. Even if you file an extension requesting more time, you can still be subject to those penalties and additional interest payments. Oh no, where'd all my money go? Okay, so that's another reason why you should not delay, okay? And try to get your stuff done as soon as possible. And remember, our team is available and actively helping our clients meet these deadlines comfortably. Now, the biggest date that we're likely gonna see in 2021 is April 15th because several things are due on April 15th. Okay, firstly, after you file your partnership, your LLC, or your S corporation tax return, then next you're gonna have to file your personal tax returns by April 15th, 2021. And since those entities like S corps, LLCs, and partnerships are passed through, you're likely gonna get a dividend statement or a K-1 statement reporting exactly how much income you made or how much you lost. That way you can take that document and then report it to the IRS on your personal tax return. April 15th, 2021 is also the deadline for people who own a sole proprietorship or a shareholder of a C corporation to file their taxes as well. And of course, April 15th is also just a general deadline for all individuals in the United States to file their tax returns, whether they own a business or not. Okay, lastly, if you have a business, then don't forget you need to pay your estimated tax payments on the money that you earned so far in 2021 by April 15th, 2021. Remember, if you fail to make estimated tax payments, then you can see huge penalties during tax time. So just get it done. If you haven't seen our videos yet on estimated tax penalties on YouTube, then I'll put a link to them in the description below. Now the last date is just a friendly reminder, if you apply for the PPP loan, don't forget to apply for PPP Loan Forgiveness. All right, the specific date is going to depend on when your business cover period or alternative cover period ended. But of course, that's just another deadline that you definitely don't want to miss. All right, now as we discussed, if you have a business, the most important thing you need to have done is your bookkeeping, because bookkeeping can take the most time to complete. It takes time to find all your receipts for your revenues, your expenses, get together all your assets and liabilities. Now here at LYFE Accounting, we've been doing bookkeeping for our clients for the last 3 years, and we do a pretty good job at it. And our clients love it because we make it super easy for them and we save them a ton of time. But you can still do bookkeeping on your own if you can't work with a company like ours. So let me share exactly what you need. Number one, you need to total all your gross receipts of revenue or income in 2020. In other words, you need to report all the money your business earned. Sometimes you may receive statements which showcase how much income you earned from your vendors. For example, if you have a merchant, your merchant may provide you with a 1099-K statement which reports all the gross amounts of your reported payment transactions. Once you have all your revenue, then next you're going to want to find what qualified business expenses or deductions you have for 2020. Now I have a great blog on this, which I will link up in the description below as well. But here's a very quick summary of some of the main things you want to look out for. You want to look for any professional service expenses, any advertising or marketing expenses, bank or merchant fees, tax and licensing fees, business travel expenses, rent expenses, business meals, telephone and internet expenses, any interest payments that you made, any business insurance payments that you made, salaries and benefits to your employees, education and training costs, and lastly, depreciation on any assets that you held. Once you have all your expenses, then total them out and subtract your revenue from your expenses to get your net income gain or loss. That net income gain or loss is what you will report on your personal income tax return. All right, and so that's everything that you need. I hope this video was helpful. Our team is looking forward to helping as many businesses as we can this tax season. So if you have a business and you need a good accountant, please don't hesitate to reach out to us this year. Well, that's it for now. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Sean, and I'll see you in my next video.